and welcome to Jen's house tour. Kind of a cloudy day today, so sorry the natural lighting isn't so great. I'm not going to go outside or do the balconies because I want to plant a garden and some trees, and I haven't done that yet. So I'm ashamed of the lack of garden, but once that's there, it'll, So anyway, let's start. This is the foyer. I've got lots of hats. It's my birthday recently, so those are my house numbers I still have not put up. That's my fake tree, because I just wanted a tree, and can only have a fake one in here, else my ferrets will, tear it up. Got some slippers, in case, you want some slippers. So this door is a bathroom, generic bathroom. On the windowsill I have deers from Nara, which I collect, kind of. So yeah, that's what that is. Anyway, in here is the Japanese room. Called so because it has tatami mats, which are very fragile, so slippers come off, and have a shelf with my Japanese stitches. I felt that was appropriate. I won't go into extended detail about what each of them means, but yeah. That picture of my rats was drawn by my friend. I used to have rats in high school. So let's please focus, camera. That is the kotatsu. It's a low table that has a heating unit in it, so in winter you can, crawl under that blanket and watch TV and be nice and toasty and warm and whatever you want to do. Yeah, and then this room is pretty much, there's not much on the floor because it's a guest room, and it's also like auxiliary, whatever needs to go in here. You can imagine 60,000 giant Magikarp cushions in here. This is where they would go. You do get your own TV, and I've got a little Japanese teacup set. And then these are some of my pets. This drawing of Mabo and Storm as a baby was actually done by Slothy Shroom, Tara from the community. So, like I said, this is a guest room. And this is what would go on the floor if there was guests. This whole closet is just full of blankets, futons, pillows, what have you. There's actually, all of these futons would not even fit on this floor, so I don't know really. They can't all be used at once. I guess if I really had a lot of people, I could put them upstairs or something. I don't know why I have so many futons, but I do. So that's just holiday stuff, and that's packaging material I can't bring myself to throw away just yet. So anyway, if you thought this room was super neat and tidy, you missed a spot, because this is Sunny Shore stuff that needs to be packed up. I do have a separate Sunny Shore closet, but this is stuff that I'm going to be packing, that I picked up and I'm going to be packing so quickly that there's no point in putting it away in a closet. And I'm going to date this video by showing there's some deoxyses. But yeah, so that's what that is. That's the Japanese room. Now we go into my favorite room, the orange room. And it is definitely orange. Very, very orange, as you can see. Got auxiliary plushies, Zekrams, Elekids, black Qrems, whatnots that don't really fit upstairs. My mice polka dolls live here. And Fatso, who is my biggest plush that I own, and he carries all of my badges and pins and what have you. These are actually badges and pins waiting to go on him. And these are some things waiting to go on Sunny Shore as my collection, not as sales. So anyway, If you stay in this guest room, you have your own couch, which can also turn into a futon if all the other futons weren't enough for you. You've got your own heating, air conditioning unit. This is a shiny shelf. It's got shinies, it's self-explanatory. And then this is one of the guest beds. It's the bottom bunk. Has lots of buddies. Yeah, don't really know what else to say about that. But you can go up here and there's a top bunk. And it's actually bigger than the bottom bunk. I know that's usually backwards, but whatever. This saves floor space. So there's more blankets and pillows. That's my really awesome, rare Blitzel poster that used to be hanging on JR trains when black and white was being promoted. This is a dresser for guests. It's empty, so you can, use that. Anyway, this closet is my Sunnysure closet. With stuff that is kind of in storage, not listed, stuff that I have and I need to list, or stuff that's extra. I have a few extra of these guys that are only Nagoya. More on that later. Some stuff that I have. Oh, you really can't see, but there's a lot of boxes in there. And I have a lot of bubble wrap as well. These are some of my collection things that don't really... Oh, and some extra Raichu polka dolls. But these don't really display too well. Or they're just extras. Or they're boxes I didn't want to throw out. Whatever. Which is a bad habit. You should probably throw out your boxes. Especially if after you've had it for a whole year and, you're not going to be reselling it. So anyway, yeah, that's the orange room. Hope you come and stay in it sometime. So, that's the end of that. And we can head on upstairs now. Starly. It's a red robin because there was a lot of red robins where I grew up. Anyway, we will now begin the second floor. Hi, welcome to the second floor. This is pretty self-explanatory. It's another bathroom. With more Nara deers in it. That's actually for ferret litter stuff. And that was boring, so this is the bath and laundry room or whatever, what have you. Oh dear, there's a mirror there. Yeah. This is also a mirror, oh dear. Sink. I don't really know what to say about this. It's just a, That's actually a heater, a little mini heater that you can use to warm up this room if you're having a bath or a shower and you want the little room to be warm. That's my custom Applejack and Big towels. And my Kindle, because I read the Kindle in the tub. My washer, which washes and dries everything in 4 hours. You don't even need to, all-in-one machine. You don't need to change machines. My bathtub. That's my Kindle holder. That little pink thing is it's a jellyfish. And, it's Panasonic bathtub, so everything is, electronically done. Poofs. Don't really know what to say. It's a Japanese bath. In a Japanese bath, you sit, you wash, then you soak in the tub once clean. This whole room gets wet. It's not, you don't stand in the tub and shower. Oh gosh, there's a mirror there. Okay. So, that's the end of that. So, let's go into the living room. kind of a cloudy day, so I have all of the lights on. But we'll start on this side is obviously my collection, which, you know, there's tons and tons of pictures of everywhere, but those are my Mirage Raichus with some regulars mixed in. You know, lions, and these are all customs. That's my cards and my clear files. My games. This is just random stuff. DVDs. There's Big Seki. He's really big. I just got this. It's the Nagoya Pokemon Center staff Pikachu. Nagoya only, so I had to get it on Yahoo Japan, but it's really, really cute. There's Raiceus. He's the biggest Raichu plush ever. I just put in those glass doors. As Twitter knows, I'm undecided if I love them or not, but I'm pretty sure I love them. I thought they would dull the colors inside of each cubby a lot more than they are. The only problem is the reflection, but you know, it's really easy to open and just, you know, look inside. Jolteons, of course, which have exploded thanks to whatever reason they decided to suddenly make tons and tons of Eevees. Fish, Raichus, I'm going to try to keep this short. Lions, zebras, I don't know, I call these creepies because, you know, it's ghosts and bugs, so there's the creepies cubby. And eels, this is a really empty cubby, but I'm sure maybe Generation 6 will bring a new friend for it or something. This cubby's also kind of empty, but it's the Electabuzzes. Yay! So, up here I've got some framed thingies. And a couple of customs. So, then we have couches. Super fun. This one is so comfortable, and you pull it up and then you push it down and it turns into a bed. And I sleep on it all the time. It's very comfy. So before we go on to the rest of the living room, there's my Raichu cell. It's in a good place where you can see it no matter where you are in the room, and if you're sitting on the couch you can admire it, which I do all the time, and as everyone should do. But then above that is my Legendaries cubbies, with all of my Zekroms and Blackies, Black Kyurem. You know, I've got some Arceus. Even though I should only have Zap Plate Arceus in here, I kinda... Eevee and regular Arceus are the only non-electrics I'll allow, because they can be electric and awesome if they choose. So that's actually the DX Pogadol. Yep, and then these are Flying Electric Legendaries. Kinda bummed there's not a plushie of, you know, Theory and Bolty right now, but maybe one day. And up here, dun dun dun, it's the Doctor. He's a king of the room, as you can see. So yeah. Then, that's the outside. See, it's kind of a cloudy day. This is my desk. And, it's not that exciting, but this is where all of my all my other stuff in it, and that's my brand new printer scanner. These are my non-electrics. So, even though he has an electric type, and so does he, and, you know, so does a bunch of these guys, whatever. This card sleeve's actually signed by Junichi Masuda. super cool like that. So yeah, that's my desk. It's the ferret cage. Don't know really what else to say about that. I have them in there right now because I would be tripping all over them. And I had them out all morning anyway, so that's actually a giant apple, that hammock. That's our idiot sleeping there. And Storm sleeping really weirdly. But yeah, as you can see, they have their own Eevee blanket. Very fancy. I think oatmeal's probably in here. I'll try not to make this a ferret-only video, but yeah, hi oatmeal. I'm sorry I woke you up. And then this is my table. I actually have it opened up right now because we're having a Passover party, because today's Passover. But if you just lift it up, you can put it down, and then you have a lot more room. And this is actually the room where this space here is where I do all of my Sunny Shore packaging. But yep, and that's the outside. There's lots and lots of green. And I'll close those for now. But yep, next is kitchen. Let's turn on the light. Oh, this is my monitor for outside, so I can see, you know, what's going on out there if I want to. Cabinets, my Pikachu tail mugs, some other cups. There's my Pika kettle, and these mugs are a big mixture of fandoms. Fandoms, so to speak, or just things that I like, but Lion King, Jurassic Park, always good. This is Okinawa Starbucks mug from when I went to Okinawa. That's a big shock. Eevee tail mug because I have secret love for Eevee. It's my 30 Rock mug that I got when I actually went to 30 Rock. This is my counter space. These are cookies I made. I did not make them for Passover because they're actually not kosher for Passover. I just made them for fun. And your blurry camera, there we go. My oven, microwave. These tissues are actually from the trash truck guys around here. They gave me these tissues. It's like, thanks guys, that's weird, but okay. Rice cooker and windowsill with some other stitches. These American calendars, my mom gives them to me every year. So, with Sekrom, he's just full of extra bags. That's my cookie sheet because I was making cookies. This is my really awesome stove. And it's all electric and it talks when you turn it on. So yeah, I don't really actually want to cook it. Yeah, shut up. But yep, I did dishes because, you know, we're doing Passover. As you can see, there's a big window. So while doing dishes, you can watch television. Fun. This control panel actually controls how hot the water is. So when it shows you how much water you're using, you can actually start the bathtub going from this little panel. Refrigerator, super fun, right? Yeah, lots of Pokemon magnets, that's shocking. I actually have more cookies to make. You can't really see them. But yeah, I've got more dough in there. Okay, so that's it for the living room. So, now we will go up to the third floor, which we can actually only see one room on the 3rd floor because one of those rooms does not belong to me. This room we shall not enter. It is a place of terrible perils and toxic fumes. It is Bond's room where he does experiments. We'll just not go in that one. This room, this is the red room, or the master bedroom, whatever you would like to call it. These windows overlook the balcony outside, which is huge, by the way. These are my Nyan cats from Pierre Guitar Man. Chris is super cool, and he sent me Nyan cats. And I guess one of them's limited, but, you know, I don't know which one. They sing. Sing! Sing for me. There we go. So, that's annoying. Closet. That's my suitcase. My little suitcase. There's a Christmas tree. And my Swiffer. Bunch of clothes. I like plaid. Got some other travel stuff. More travel stuff. That's actually the travel ferret cage. Which can fit 2 ferrets. I've got 3 ferrets, so I haven't tried traveling with all 3 yet. We'll see what happens. So this is the bedroom. Yep, that's the ferrets often come in here, so that's their little dish. I've got my little ponies in here, and a totally empty shelf, which eventually will have my little pony plushies. I collect the Apple family. So I have some Apple families, and then I've got Apple Jacks, lots and lots of Apple Jacks. And I actually made that plush, kind of. Not really. I cut out the pieces and I sewed some of it together. I made the hair and the bonnet and the little neck thing, and I don't know. It's not my pattern. It's not my embroidery, so I just kind of helped make it, I guess is a better way to say it. But yeah, that's my young Granny Smith plushie. I've got Luna here because I love Luna. She's my moderator personality. My moderator, Pony Sona, doesn't understand why everyone is so afraid of her. That's actually from the 80s. It's a porcelain Applejack. I also love Zecora. Love Zecora. And I love Zecora hanging out with Apple Bloom. Because, you know, they're BFFs. So. Got all my pony pins from Kanamai. Darkly Cute. She makes really awesome pony pins. Actually, this is missing some of them. But I think I've got most of the Apple ones. These are just some random... This is actually also by Darkly Cute. This is My Pony Ginger Snap. Some other random ponies. Buttons, and I don't really know. I'm not really... My ponies aren't really that well organized right now. That's my giant... again, I love pillows. I have many pillows. That's a big pillow, and that whole thing is a big pillow. Yeah. So, then these... Stop being blurry. Stop it. There we go. This is my weasel collection. I have least weasel. That one, and then this little white one here. They're least weasels, which is the smallest carnivore in the entire world. Which is true. And this is about life size, actually. So yeah, I've got some ferrets, weasels, black-footed ferret, otters, honey badgers. I've got 3 of them. That's a wolverine. That's another otter. Got some Pokemon otters up there. This ferret is actually the Fukuoka train pass mascot. Yeah. Dresser full of clothes. That's not that interesting. And then yeah, again out here we get this kind of view. So that's nice. I don't really care too much about the power lines. They're actually further away than they look, and in Japan that's kind of normal. So anyway, that's the 3rd floor, and with that we are done. Yeah, so super fun, and thanks for watching. I'm sorry for babbling so much, but yeah, see you around.